So hello and welcome to today's episode of Beta Buddy Missions. Today is the climax of Chapter 4, that of course being the big game and the Jock boss fight. So let's jump straight into the changes. But before we get into the changes with the big game itself, don't worry, it's not a sponsor, but something that got butchered during the port from the PlayStation 2 to Scholarship Edition was the magazine that Earnest reads in the cutscene. The Scholarship Edition version is way more stretched than it is on the PS2, which also sports a more magazine-like appearance. You can even catch part of the title of Earnest's personal history homework on it too. So, in the mission itself, it appears the first part with doing a dance for Fad wasn't here originally. This doesn't mean Jimmy would have avoided doing the ball with Mascot dance during the mission because he still had to. Rockstar likely added this part as a warm-up kind of thing so players could remember what to do. Another change is it seems that this mission was much more linear. Instead of choosing what nerd agent you wanted to go to, you just followed whatever the objective says. The first one Jimmy would meet was Algernon, and he'd recommend urinating in the drinks cooler. And while this does happen normally, Jimmy does have an unused quote for this.
Agent Bull, before I give you any sensitive information, I must ask you for the secret password.
Is it quit messing around before I lose my patience and hurt you?
No, but it'll do. Okay, here's the deal. The Jocks keep their game sports drink in a cooler. Go urinate in it, enhance it if you will.
Nasty. I like it.
Don't get caught with your pants down!
So let's go back to the Hat-Trick vs Galloway mission for a minute. So you know in that mission when Edna says this,
"You! What are you doing? That's disgusting!"
And to many people's confusion they have no idea why she says that. Well, it turns out she was supposed to say it here because Edna would be near the drinks cooler and she'd say this if she caught Jimmy urinating in it, where she'd call him out for it obviously. After this we have a scrapped objective because Jimmy would meet up with Beatrice. And Beatrice would ask Jimmy to sabotage a football team by spraying their lockers with girls' perfume.
Oh, it's you! Nice horns!
Yeah, okay. What's the plan?
There's some perfume hidden in the girls' locker room. Get it and spray it on the football team's lockers.
Heh, I'm sure they'll love that.
A confident man is secure in his identity and doesn't feel threatened by a little perfume.
Alright.
Be careful out there, my brave bull!
Jimmy would then make his way down to the girls' changing rooms and encounter Mandy.
Could you, get out of our locker room?
But Jimmy probably had to pick the lock to obviously get the perfume, then make his way across to the boys. And there would be a fair amount of jocks in here. These spawns had Damon, Kirby, Dan and Luis all waiting inside, where he'd probably have to dance to get them to leave.
Hey you! What do you think you're doing?
Then pick a locker and then it would be done. But there is an unused point which does have a marker for this laundry basket, which might be where Jimmy would spray it, I don't really know. It is possible this is where it would be. Also, I'm not really sure where these files were played, or when actually, but there is a very small conversation being had between the jocks that is about 4 quotes long.
Do you take that medication from Coach?
I am so going to kick ass in this game. I'm on the top of my game.
Did you hear how that other team all went to a nudist beach together?
Man, I think the nerds still have those pictures of Mandy.
So, the next objective would be meeting Fatty, who asks Jimmy to put glue on the benches, and unfortunately, nothing seems to be changed here at all.
Alright, what's the deal?
Here, take this glue bottle. It's full of glue. Go create a sticky situation on the team benches. Get it? Sticky situation.
Yeah, I got it.
But one thing I've noticed so far with this mission is the lack of payoff cutscenes. Like when you put the glue down for example, you get the cutscene of Yuri getting his ass stuck to it. But it seems this might have been a bit of a late addition, likely to add a bit of humour and payoff so you're not just doing these things then wondering what happened with the prank you just pulled. So when Jimmy meets up with Cornelius, there is a bit of an oddity with his files because for some reason they're listed for the mission Nice Outfit. This is most likely an oversight and doesn't mean anything at all. But yeah, quote wise it seems to be the same and Mr. Burton is training the team. And as Jimmy dances and gets people to leave him alone, Burton reacts and weirdly mentions how he's going to reprogram the scoreboard instead.
Hey, Jimmy! Nice outfit!
Yeah, I know, shows off my figure, doesn't it? But enough about me. How do I mess up those jocks?
Straight to business, eh? Okay, there's a switch box on the scoreboard on the field. Get to it and switch it.
Sounds easy. What will it do?
It'll change the text of the scoreboard. I reprogrammed it. You'll like it. The jocks won't.
Nice.
Work your asses off, boys! I gotta reprogram the scoreboard. What the hell are you girls doing? You guys are a bunch of no-good, weak-wristed damn wimps! What is going on, you scrawny bunch of weak-livered chicken shits? Where the hell are you girls running off to? Get back here!
So it does indicate this part was done a bit differently. Perhaps Jimmy would have to wait for him to reprogram it and quickly enter to sabotage it. Next up, of course, is Bucky, and Bucky would swap out the football for a rigged one. Aside from an extended cutscene, there are no changes with this part either.
Hey, Bucky! Tell me what I gotta do.
Careful! Patrols are everywhere. We are in grave danger at this very moment.
You're in grave danger of a knuckle sandwich if you don't get on with it, that's what.
Here's a ball we've rigged. Get to the shed by the field and swap it for the real game ball.
And it'll blow up in Ted's face. Not bad.
Yeah! It'll be super neat.
Thanks, Bucky. Now get lost.
And for the final part of the mission, Jimmy would find Melvin and scatter marbles all over the field. However, it appears Mr. Burton is still around and yells at Jimmy to get lost. And then once this part of the mission is over, the Jock fight begins.
Your quest, young Jimmy, is perilous, but the rewards are glorious.
Cut the crap, Melvin. It was sort of funny the first 20 times, but it's getting old now.
Scatter them over the football field.
All right.
Get off the field, you costume freak! We're running a practice here! This isn't a game, Mascot boy! Quit your prancing around! This is not the time for Mascot antics, you feckless bum! Get out of here! You, Mascot boy! Get the hell off of my field!
The rest of the quotes are all for when Jimmy's spotted by somebody who asks him to dance, and there is quite a few of these that do go entirely unused. But skip to the time on screen if you don't want to sit through these, which I completely understand why, because there are a lot of them.
Hey, Mascot! Do that awesome dance you do! Come on! Dance!
Dance for me, boy! Come on, do your little dance! Let's see your moves, Mascot boy! Time to dance, and you better not mess up!
You still any good, Mascot? Dance! Now!
Hey, remember when I used to kick your ass, Mascot? Dance for me, bull, dance!
Come on, dance for us! Do your dance, Mascot!
Let's see your moves. Come on, Mascot, do your thing.
You'll dance for me, won't you? Please dance for me.
Ha ha ha! That's what I'm talking about! You dance real good for a boy!
Haha! Man, I'm so glad I'm not you. Haha! Funny and sad at the same time. I love it, dude! You're so dorky! Well done! No pummeling for you.
Nice work, Mascot boy! Okay, you're off the hook.
Yeah, boy! You sure can dance! That stupid dance cracks me up!
Last one in the locker room's a rotten egg.
Let's go get something to drink.
Strategy meeting coming up. Let's go.
All right, guys, let's hit the showers.
Alright, done! Let's go change.
Not bad. Maybe you should join our squad. You're so dorky. I love it.
Not bad for a guy in a furry animal outfit. I keep forgetting how dorky that is.
God, and to imagine you don't even get paid for this. You are ridiculous, yet amusing. Well done.
Go, team, go!
Yay, school spirit!
Bulworth Bulls rock!
You suck! I'm gonna kick your ass! Not good enough!
What did you do to our real mascot? You suck too much. Did you forget what I said about messing up? You better get better real quick.
You know what happens when you screw up. I'll give you a little reminder to not suck.
Ha ha ha! You suck! You earned a beating! You know the rules. Screw up and you get worked!
Guys, the mascot boy's screwing up again. Hey guys, our mascot hasn't been practicing enough.
Hey, would you look at how much our mascot sucks? Guys, our mascot's trying to embarrass us.
Hey guys, I think our mascot is going to embarrass us. Come over here, the mascot totally screwed up.
So now on to the Jock boss fight, and in a weird way, because chapter 4 is the only chapter in the game that has 2 click leader fights in it, Earnest has files from the nerd boss fight which are also present here. So this is one of the rare cases we have to remove all of Earnest's quotes to get a general idea of Ted's fight. It does appear that most if not all of the fight was the exact same, there are no real changes, and the only things that have changed here are a fair amount of unused audio files and an unused appearance from Yuri Karasimov, who would be throwing balls towards Ted alongside Kirby. There are also a few promotional screenshots on both Scholarship Edition and PlayStation 2 that have this fight taking place during the day, but there is a possibility this was never the idea, given that a lot of promotional material for Chapter 3 has that taking place outside of winter. Anyway, these are the audio files for the fight.
Jimmy, take out the captain to take out the team. Try to catch the balls, Jimmy. Catch them. Damon can't catch. Throw stuff at him.
You're not gonna like this. Watch this. This one's for you, Hopkins. Cover your face. Better run now, Hopkins. This is gonna hurt. I'm getting tired of this. You're really pissing me off. My ball in your face, Hopkins. You better watch out, Jimmy.
Heads up, Ted! Ted!
Incoming, Captain. Look out.
Here! Ball! Ted! Hey!
Captain, pass. He's got a ball. Get him. Opposition has possession. Get him before he hits Damon. Get Hopkins, now. Tackle him. Interference, now. You're messing with the best, Jimmy. Having a hard time, wimp? You lying down again, Jimmy? Jimmy, you ain't nothing. Ha, you got grass in your teeth again? Having difficulty standing up, Jimmy boy?
You'll have to get through me before you can get to Tad. You think I'm tough? Tad's even tougher. You'll never get by me.
Get over here, I need some blocking. Substitute. You're in. Quick, replace him.
Another bonus fact, I guess, is that some of Ted's lines were actually supposed to be used in the mission Defender of the Castle, but were reused here instead. And there is one oddity with the final part of the fight, which is when Jimmy has to sack Ted, because he's down after a single hit and he doesn't even attempt to hit back, which has led many to wonder if this part was different. Unfortunately, there's nothing that indicates that. But with that, we come to the end of the video, and that was the beta of the big game and the Jock boss fight. Hope you found this video interesting, or partly interesting or whatever, but thank you for watching and have a great day.